We've been talking about sustainability, and Build Change works on climate and disaster resilience, and these two intersect. Sustainability and resilience intersect. We need to be addressing both of them at the same time, faster and in a bigger way. So for us, that's about building, designing, retrofitting disaster resilient housing so that everyone can survive the next earthquake, the next windstorm, the next fire, and the next flood. So how does it work? How do we make climate resilient housing available for everyone? Well, there's a financing component. The financing has to be there, whether that's a government subsidy or a microfinance loan so that homeowners can borrow or avail of a subsidy in order to improve their home. There's a political will component that needs to be there. The regulatory environment, the policy that's necessary for folks to strengthen existing buildings. There's a technology component. We need the right building materials that are available locally, as well as the technology platforms that are essential to reach many, many people with the financing, the design information, the quality control in order to make existing houses safer. One example of a solution for climate resilient housing is to add a second story. Second story expansions can be so beneficial in so many ways in the urban areas, in rural areas, in Honduras, in the Sula Valley. It floods every year, and a very easy, locally based solution is to add a second story to existing single-story buildings. So this can create a safe space for folks to wait out the flood, to store their valuables, to have a power source, and it can also create an opportunity for growth. This was recently honored as one of the top 10 innovations for climate resilience in Latin America by the Latin American Development Bank. Someone needs to want change. Someone needs to drive demand for resilient housing, and that demand can come from the homeowner themselves, the folks who are at the front lines of facing climate disasters, who can improve their families' lives and increase their safety by strengthening their house.